Hey folks, and I'm back. My name is Leduci and we're playing Hearthstone Arena as a mage. So if we take a quick look at the deck, I am 1-1 right now for wins-losses. I have a bunch of control in here: Frost Nova, Frostbolt, Mirror Images, Ice Lance. So a lot of stuff. I have 3 Flame Strikes, which I don't know if that's going to be good or bad. We will find out. 3 of them. It only deals damage to the minions, which makes sense. Then I have some big cards here: Sea Giant, Mountain Giant, which I seem to be drawing way too often early on in the game. Last game went kind of interestingly well. I got the Imp Master, and I paired it pretty nicely with the cultist there, whatever his name is, Cult Master, and I got a ton of cards. So much so that I had way too many in my hand, and I had to discard. But it worked out. I had a lot of cards, a lot of stuff on the board, and I was able to beat the warrior I was playing against. So let's see how we do this time, and let's see who our opponent is. We are playing a Shaman Magoli.
For Doomhammer.
You asked for it.
Alright, so I'm going to keep the Cone of Cold. It pairs nicely with the Mana Addict if I need it. Get rid of the Faceless Manip. And unfortunately I get the Mountain Giant. Ugh, come on. Really? It's like... Mountain Giant's really... I liked it with the Priest and the Northshire Cleric combo. Okay. Ghoul not bad. Let's say hello. Because that's the polite thing to do. Let's play around with all the crap on the screen. Are you going to be polite, Magoli? Probably not. No manners. No manners, some people, I tells ya. Well, in that case, we are going to, yeah, let's play the Cobalt Geomancer. And let's,
My magic will tear you.
if you won't say hello, I will threaten you. So this way, I played the Cobalt Geomancer because if he has removal, he'll use it. But if he doesn't, then hopefully, what I'd like to do is just kill whatever totem he summons. So I wouldn't be able to do that with the Mana Addict easily. In fact, I could play the Ghoul, kill the totem, buff up the Ghoul by 1. So that could be a potential play for the following turn. And he is taking his time. He's got a coin, so he can coin into something if he wants to. He is going to coin into something. What is he going to coin into? Feral Spirits. That's good. Real good. So what can I do about those Feral Spirits? Well, unfortunately not much. I could freeze them. That won't do me any good. Deal 2 damage to them, but that's about it. I'll freeze one and deal 2 damage to the other one. I could use this guy up to kill one of them. Could play the Mana Addict, which will potentially die in the following turn. Not too much I can do. So let's go ahead. I guess my best play is to just take out one of them. I hate to do it. He did use a coin, and if I'm not mistaken, this overloads him, so he only has 1 mana for this turn. So he can't play much. Can't even put out a totem. He can hit me with the Feral Spirits, and that's about it. Alright, Imp Master. I like Imp Master. I can eventually overrun those Feral Spirits with the Imp Master. So, Imp Master on the following turn, the Ghoul. Be good against the Imps. Let's see what does he have for 4 mana. Lightning Bolt, Lightning Storm, any of those would be good right now for him. Hex. That works. Although it's a little unnecessary. Earth Shock, okay. Silence, deal 1 damage. I mean, yes, you are removing the cards, but I just don't know if it's necessary to do that. Alright, let's put the ghoul out there and let's put the mana addict out there. I'm not going to polymorph. I'm not going to waste a polymorph on that. It just seems unnecessary.
I can taste the mana.
So depending on what he wants to do, I might even be able to, if he puts out a bunch of creatures, Cone of Cold, if he, Cone of Cold, kill the Spirit Wolf with the Mana Addict. If he totems and puts out a creature, Hex. Well, at least I'm getting his removal out of the way, and he's not hurting me. So that's good. That thing gets Wind Fury. It's annoying. I'll give you that. I think it is about time it dies. So let's put this guy out there. Let's hit him with that. Hit him with that. And my ghoul buffs up. Do you have another Hex? Or a Lightning Bolt or something? You have a lot of removal yourself. Luckily, I do have a good card on the board. We're trading removal for removal. I have Polymorph that I'm saving, Cone of Cold. Keep me alive through the dark times. And a Booty Bay Bodyguard for the following turn. At which point I could Booty Bay and hit something with my hero power. Ah, fucking A. Really? Seriously, this is how you're gonna play it? And you're gonna buff him up. Well, fudge. Will Cone of Cold help me? Freeze this. 1 damage, 1 damage. Not good enough. Mirror Images will summon 2 taunts and they will not help me. Polymorph this for 4. Hit it. Use the ghoul to remove that stuff, I guess. Can I polymorph 4? Plus 1 is 5. Plus this to remove it is 7. Yeah, I could do it. Then this will die on the following turn. But I think I have to. Polymorph. Kill it. Mirror Images to protect it. So hopefully, I can protect the ghoul and I can use that too. Hopefully I can get something useful on the following turn so I can actually kill that Feral Spirit. Don't have another silence, 1 damage, whatever, Earth Shock. Ah, you suck. Really? This is how you're going to be playing this? Okay. Fine. You know what? Fuck you. This.
Get behind me.
I could Frost Hero Power. No, I can't. Alright. That. Kill it. End turn. It's annoying, is what it is, and he's doing better on cards than me. Better removal. Cult Master would have been really nice about 2 cards ago. Sucks. Obviously. And a Flame Tongue. Fucking A. Alright, where's my Flame Strike? How many cards do I have? I have 18 cards and I have 3 Flame Strikes. And what do I get? I get this shit. Well, what choice do I have? Start picking away at it. I have to play it because I can't just let this travesty go on. Flame Strike would have been perfect right about now. Cleared everything, hero power, the elemental, and that's it.
What?
And the board was mine. But no. I have 18 cards. I should have a 1 in like 6 chance too. Is that right? Yeah, well. Demolisher, okay. At the start of his next turn, he plays a totem. You're gonna attack me directly. Alrighty. So you're putting everything out there. Hey, come on, I need a flame strike. Oh, you suck. Okay. Freeze this, deal 1 damage, deal 1 damage. Not gonna be enough. Freeze that, play this to kill it. Hero power, I don't know, something. I do need to kill that. Okay. Freeze that. Start with the easy stuff that I know I have to do.
For honor.
Get that out of there. Let's
Well played.
get this out of there. And let's get this out of there. Hopefully. Yes. Okay, hit me directly and not my giant. And what kind of crazy thing do you have? Lightning bolt, of course. Karabashi Berserker, and that's everything you have, at least. And a totem. Which is a taunt. Sucks for me. I need a flame strike. I could win this with a flame strike. Well, the flame strike won't kill that, but... And I get a Boulder Fist Ogre instead.
For honor.
Which unfortunately is not going to be useful right now. Can he win on the following turn? Not quite, but he can. He's close. 2, 3, 5. He's got 6 on the board. At least that hit that and not me directly. If he's smart, he's going to run the ooze into the knight because I can just kill the knight. Well, no, I can't because he can heal the ooze. Frick.
What to do?
I should have a 1 in 5 chance of drawing a flame strike. I have 3 of them. Watch me draw 3 in a row. Oh, that's it. Why'd you have to think about it? So, that's RNG. That sucks. Because that was just bad card draw. 1 and 2. Alright. This is a terrible arena run so far. So far, my worst is 3 and 3, so I hope I'm playing again. I hope I don't do worse than my worst so far. Shaman and Hunter. I went 3 and 3. And we're playing against Kyrix Stratus, the Hunter.
Let the hunt begin.
You asked for
Fuck
it.
you, Flame Strike. Okay. All this. Alright. I'm keeping the Storm one. You know what? No. I'm sending everything back. Fuck it. Potential removal, yeah, but... Okay. Not much better. Say
Hello?
greetings. You gonna greet me? No, you're not. Oh yeah, okay. Nice. I probably should have coined the Mana Addict simply. I don't have any spells, but simply to, no, he doesn't have anything either. Mana Addict, methinks.
I can taste the mana.
It's end my turn.
What does the future?
Wind Fury, okay. It stinks. But I can kill it. I can kill it with this. Hit it
What
once.
a rush.
Coin. Hero power. Ah, you freaking kidding me. Alright, I didn't realize the coin counted as a spell. Learn something new every day. Well, I could have coined and coined into something else. So he's gonna play a secret and shoot me. It's probably an explosive trap. Let's find out. Do I play the Cult Master? Let's...
What a rush.
Yeah, it's explosive trap. Let's play the, let's play this guy. Hit him for 1. Next turn I'll play the Cult Master. Keeping the Cobra in reserve for a little bit. I'm pretty sure if I played the Cult Master and then attacked him, that would not have given me cards. And that's perfectly alright, because I don't have any spells to play. So, unfortunately I can't Cult Master and do this. So we'll do this, and I guess I'll play the Cobra. Hopefully he doesn't have a multi-shot. Let's... Can he be lucky, this lucky on the draw and me? The complete opposite. Where the fuck are my Flame Strikes? Is the question. 1 in 7 chance of getting a Flame Strike right now. And it gets better every turn.
I wonder.
Multi-shot would be the ideal thing to do, or a kill command, I guess. Fuck. Alright, fine. And then he plays an Alarmobot, which I'm just gonna kill. Alrighty. So let's play this for 4. You know what, actually, let's play this. Hit it. Hit it. I don't know if you wanted to use that to bring a creature out, but no, you won't. Hopefully, even if he multi-shots, hopefully the Master will survive, and I can play the Cult Master and get some card draw out of it. And card draw is what's really going to save me here, I think. So, he plays another secret, which sucks because it could be a snipe. He plays Jungle Panther, which has stealth. Well, I guess I might as well find out if it is snipe. Let's play this, which will survive a snipe. Okay. So that survived the snipe. So it's probably a explosive trap. So in fact, I'm going to end my turn and pass. And the reason is because I want the Cult Master out there with all of these minions. And yes, an explosive trap will probably... I guess I'll find out if the explosive trap kills the Cult Master. But, you know what? No, because I can run my minions into his other trap, so that'll work. Yeah, that's fine. I'll just run my minions into other stuff. Gadget's an Auctioneer. I could do Cone of Cold if I wanted to. Hit that for 1. If this wasn't silenced, I would actually kill it. But let's do Cult Master. And let's see if I can get some card draw out of this. So what is the best way for me to kill this thing? I mean, I could polymorph it if I want to. I could hit it with this, with the Divine Shield, and kill it. Which is not bad. But I think I'm going to go for some card draw out of this. Okay, Cone of Cold. Good. Let's get another card draw. Charge. Alright. Do I... So here's the question. Do I run this guy into it to see what happens? Let's. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's my Flame Strike. And now let's see if it is an explosive trap, and it is. And that's okay because I still get to keep my taunt. And I get another minion.
Justice shall prevail.
So I think that was about as well played as I could have played that. I got the most cards out of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have 8 cards going into 9, so... Another secret. Jesus, with the secrets. Beasts have charge, and do you have anything else to follow that up with? You're probably going to hit me with that. Okay. Fine. Methinks this is as good a time as any. Do I have Ogre Magi? I do not. I think I'm going to Flame Strike. Hit that with my hero power, and let's hit him directly. Explosive Trap, that's fine. Because that still lives, so I still have a taunt. And he doesn't have any creatures on the board. So, got rid of his trap. God! Oh, really? Really? So, probably a snipe on one of them. Probably another explosive trap. There's another flame strike. Okie dokie. No giants now. Alright. Let's find out if it's a snipe or if it's an explosive trap or both. This should survive a snipe, and it does.
For honor.
Now, if it's an explosive trap, that'll trigger that. And that'll die. I can hit him for 4. And let's put out something like that. So I could potentially kill him next turn if he doesn't get rid of my creatures. Gladiator Longbow, okay. What does that do? Immune while attacking. Oh, that's nice. And he can actually kill me if I don't get rid of it. Freeze a character if it has already frozen, deal 4 damage instead. Okay. I can... so let's see if I can kill him with this. Now let's card draw. Freeze a minion and the minion next turn. No. Deal 3 damage to a character and freeze it. Okay. And so I can do 3 damage plus 4, 7, and 6 is 13. I think this is well played.
Well played.
And I said well played. Gold. So I got some of those things, and that's the end of that. Alright, so 2 and 2. I am going to put a break in the video right here. Well, no, you know what? I keep saying that. I'm going to keep going. I hate coming back to a loss. So let's just keep playing until I either lose or win. I think those are the only 2 options I have. That was a close one. It was hitting me pretty good, but got some good card draw there, and then pretty good spells at the end that won me the game.
Jaina versus Garrosh.
So now we're playing a warrior, and I think I lost a warrior
You
not
asked
too long
for
ago.
it.
You know what? This is alright. I'm going to keep these. Usually I would throw this back, but I'm going to see if I can get some card draw. I should get some spells. Direwolf, Cobra is good. Charge is good. So, we'll see if this works out for me.
You shall not pass.
Plays that. I could coin into the Direwolf to see what I get, and then, but then I can't do anything on the following turn. So let's, I'll just end turn. I'm not going to waste the coin. I'd rather use the coin, especially now that I know it's a spell. I could use the coin with the Gadgets and Auctioneer for a card draw, if nothing else. So turn 2, probably Direwolf, depending on what he puts out. Turn 3, probably Cobra. Turn 4, either coin into something or put out the Knight. Where are my flame strikes? I know I have them. I know they exist. That probably would have been smart of me to coin into the Cobra, actually, in retrospect. Simply because... No, you know what? This is better. Because this way I get to keep my Cobra. In fact, I'm just going to kill it. Using the hero power. And end my turn. Keep the cards. Play them later. In fact, with the Flame Strikes, fingers crossed, I should be able to get really good board control because I can Flame Strike his minions away and have enough to play of my own. But that does not seem to be the case here. Alright, I think I'm going to Imp Master. Or do I Cobra and just see what he puts out there? Can he kill this? You know what? You know, I haven't been playing this enough. Let's see what happens. Put this out there. Draw out some removal. Be a good thing to hit with a weapon. He's armoring up, and anything else, and that's it. Oh, either he really doesn't have that many cards, or I don't know what's going on. I am putting out the Giant. Hell yeah. Don't have mind control, so I don't have to worry about that. So, what's going to happen? Because in the following turn, I'm probably going to use Faceless Manipulator. He's getting card draw. He's got a lot of health. Okay. Execute. Alright. Fair enough. So I had to use 2 cards. And he's got a lot of health. Well, didn't get to use Faceless Manipulator on that. Oh well. Let's do Imp Master. Or do I want to Auctioneer? I can Auctioneer. I'll give that's 5, and then I can't coin into anything. I could.
What to do? Thank you.
I could play the Taunt, and that's not a bad idea. And I can hide behind.
Get behind me.
Yes, he has a lot of health, but I can hide behind. The Cobra can hide behind the Taunt, and hopefully I can use that Cobra for something good. Now he probably has a Cleave, I would imagine. Deal 1 damage or 2 damage. He's got the Commander and Cleave. And what else do you have? Another Cleave. Alright, fair enough. It happens. Alrighty. I'm thinking Imp Master, and no, because he'll kill that. This is perfect.
For the king! For honor.
We remove that. And I can't coin into anything, so just clear the board. I have a card advantage, I have slight board advantage, and he definitely has a health advantage. He's got 41 health. Barely drawn any spells. So he gets the core house, so he'll be able to attack my creatures, my critters. So I got to put stuff out there that I'm okay with getting attacked. 4, 6. I can't quite coin into. I can't do this and that. So what do I want to do? What to do? Because I like all of these. Let's put the Imp Master out there. So yes, it is kind of a waste. And I guess I could coin into the Sunwalker. And he would have to figure out a way to get rid of that. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. He'd have to hit it at least once for the Divine Shield. And that'll give me Imps. And hopefully at that next turn I can Cult Master. So I'm hoping that for him to get rid of that Sunwalker and get past the Taunt, he'll have to hit it with something. Well, that sucks. That's going to have to die. Or get polymorphed.
Well played.
I was trying to think of what I wanted to say. Yep, that's what I figured. Come on, do it, do it, do it. All right, those Ysera cards are going to be really bad for me, so I really need some way to stop him. Unfortunately, I don't have a good way of doing that. However, I can do this. I can do this.
Join or die.
And then I can actually do this. I think that's worth doing faceless.
Played.
Thank you.
Let's get some cards out there.
Justice shall prevail.
You know what? Let's actually hit that. And let's hit him directly with that. Get another imp. Get a hit in on Ysera. So that I can kill Ysera if I need to, eventually. I don't know where my frickin' buffs Ysera. That's annoying.
Sorry that happened.
Okay. It's alright.
Hello.
Well, I guess he used the Gore Howl again.
Greetings.
And I get a card. Frostbolt. Alright, not going to be enough to kill Ysera. I need... Give me another card. I need a polymorph. Really badly. Or at least I need to freeze Ysera enough for me to beat on him. Polymorph. Freeze. You are going to have to kill Ysera, so... You are going to have to do something. Alright, well, I can take out the Armani with that. Play the Gotchas and take out the Armani for card draw if I don't get anything useful. Sea Giant will eventually take out Ysera.
I must choose.
He's trying to decide if he wants to give me card draw. Nope. Doesn't want to give me card draw. Okay. Fair enough. Where is my polymorph? Alright, because he just keeps getting cards from that Ysera. Okay. So what am I going to do? Let's do this. Let's do this.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Deal 3 damage and freeze it.
Well played.
Thank you.
Let's freeze that so he can't keep attacking me. And I probably should have played the Mana Addict, but I guess it doesn't really matter. And I'm hitting him directly because Ysera's frozen. Maybe I should have used the Imp on Ysera and gotten an extra card. I can't actually play any more creatures next turn, which is unfortunate. On the other hand, fortunately, I don't need to. I just need some cards. Like a polymorph. How many do I have? I have 12. Or a couple of good flame strikes will do it. And at least I'm wasting that Gore Howl and getting cards out of it. Going cold. Alright, well, not going to help me. It will help me, actually. I can keep Ysera frozen, which I'm going to have to do. I can keep that frozen. I can keep all of that frozen. Might as well play this dude. You know what? No, let's do this. First things first. Let's get a card. Flame Strike. Okay. I can live with this. No, I can't. You know what? No, I can. I can Flame Strike for 4, freeze, and it'll kill those 2. Not too shabby. Do I want to freeze first?
Well played.
No, that is well played.
Thank you.
Thank you.
What a rush. Time to pay.
Let the dark
Now I can hit him for a lot of damage. Now he's down to 3. This has been a pretty well played game, I've got to say. He's got some good cards, but I just got lucky on the draw. Drake is not going to help. That might, but it's not going to be enough to kill me. So you can remove some cards at least. I would remove the Cult Master if I were you. Armor up, remove the Cult Master with the Drake. But I'm pretty sure you're going to die on the following turn.
I wonder.
It is a smart move to do. But I have 5 damage on the board. Unless you have a Wind Fury. Or whatever. What's it called? Whirlwind. That's the card. So unless you have a Whirlwind, which will remove a whole bunch of crap. So you can remove that, but I still have more damage on the board. I don't know how this is going to help. Oh well. Although my personal opinion is you shouldn't surrender, because I could make a mistake. I could forget that I can kill him or make a misplay, and that could actually buy him a turn. So I hope he doesn't quit. I hope he goes. And let's see, what is that card? Alright, he didn't play the card. Let's say well played. And let's go ahead and just kill him. No point in polymorphing his arrow. That would be a jerk move. So, alright. That was a good game. Finally, that Mage deck played us how I envisioned it playing. And how I'd like it to play. Play 40 minutes that cost 2 or less. Okay, I'm getting there. Alright, 3 and 2. Let's keep going. Hopefully I can do better than 3-3. This is probably going to be a very long game, so I apologize, folks, in advance. But hopefully it'll be entertaining. And once again, I might cut this in editing if it turns out that I just keep on going. So if it's an hour game and I just keep on winning, I'll probably put a cut in. So let's see how we do. It's midnight. I really shouldn't be playing this late either. I think better earlier in the day. Okay.
You asked for it.
I'm going first. Alright, well... crap. I like the Cult Master. I'm going to keep the Cult Master. Fuck it. Keep the Cobra, keep the Cult Master. This might not be... I'm playing a Priest. Cult Master is going to be harder to remove for a Priest. Cobra is going to be removable with Power Word, Shadow Word, Pain. But... Direwolf Alpha, Cobra, turn 2, turn 3, turn 4. Potentially a better turn 3. So, greetings, and let's play. Mr. Bruni the Priest.
Thank you.
Alright, he doesn't play anything, so I will play the Wolf. And see if I can get some removal out of him. I'm waiting for that Shadow Word Death, or he might play a creature. He's going to coin into something. 3 mana for... So it's not Shadow Word Pain, into a Worgen. Okay. That calls for... I think that's perfect use for this dude. No point in killing off the wolf. And that's exactly why I have that card, is for that removal. And I think I won that exchange because he had to use a coin for it, and I did not.
Well played.
Thank you.
Thank you. Alright, Imp Master, I think, is a good play, with the Cult Master following up on the next turn.
I am a morning person.
And I also buffed my Imp Master up slightly, so that's good too. Alright, Cult Master on the following turn, and hopefully I can get some crazy card draw out of this. Perfect. I could Booty Bay to kill that. You know what? Let's Booty Bay and hope I don't...
My apologies.
Whoops.
Because if I put down the Cult Master, it will die.
What to do?
Although I could trade in all 3 cards to kill that and get 3 new cards, which is not a horrible thing. Alternatively, I could play the Cobra. Let's play it over here. So this is an interesting play here. I'm going to hit that directly, and then I'm going to go for him. And this just puts creatures out on the board. We'll see if I can draw out that Holy Nova or whatever it is that he has for 5 mana. So if he has that, and he'll clear the Imps and the Wolf, but at least the Cobra and the Cult Master will live. But it gives me an opportunity to have more creatures out on the board for my Cult Master. If he doesn't clear my creatures next turn, or if he only clears out 1, Cult Master. And then I ram the Imps in for some sweet, sweet death. The Imp Master Cult Master combo is just so good. If it could work out, so I'm hoping he's not prepared for it. Alternatively, I also could play the Festering Ghoul, which could be buffed up, but it's not worth it in this case. In fact, my best bet is just to get cards. He's going to take out the Imp Master, and then Holy Nova and heal. I hope that's not the case. Yeah, it is. Unfortunately, that happened. Well, so this is what's going to be happening now then. We're going to play this. We're going to do that. I was hoping for more card draw, but unfortunately this is all I get. But I did draw out the Holy Nova, so this is in that nice sweet range where Power Word Shield or Shadow Word Pain or Shadow Word Death can't touch it, so that's good. That can, unfortunately, but that's why I can play that. Or I could Flame Strike, but that's not going to be enough. I'm thinking this is a good time to do this.
Get behind me.
Next.
Let's hit him for 1.
Who's next?
Well
Still.
played.
Thank you.
If he wants to kill it, I mean, he can still ram the light spawn into it. I hit it directly rather than
Not quite what was planned.
just going for him directly is because that way if he wants to heal it afterwards, he's going to have to do a bit more healing. So he's either going to have to heal it and then ram it into my taunt, or he's going to lose the light spawn by ramming it into the taunt. So he will get rid of my taunt, give me a card, but he will lose the light spawn. So if he wants to heal it, that's 2 mana, and hopefully that will prevent him from doing something big that he might have wanted to do. I am hesitant to play things like the Sea Giant, so he plays his own. I am hesitant to play things like Sea Giant. That's an 8/8. Now it's a 3/3. Alright, so I got another card. And I think this calls for a Flame Strike. That is why I like Flame Strikes. Finally, I'm drawing.
What was planned.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. I like Flame Strikes, and that is why. I'm going to avoid playing that Sea Giant for a while because I'm expecting him to have a way to kill it sooner or later. Ooh, that is tempting. Flame Strike for 4, this is 3. I can't quite kill it with 2. Although if I do this, nope, still not enough to kill anything. I have 2 Flame Strikes. I could play the Flesh-Eating Ghoul and the Charge and ram into this, killing it, This will still live. The ghoul will get buffed up.
For the king! For honor!
Let's hit him directly. And let's go ahead and
Well played.
hit him like so.
Thank you.
So he's probably going to take out the Cult Master. That should be the smarter thing to do. Lets me buff up my ghoul a little. Is he going to Power Word Death? Shadow Madness. Not too shabby. So he gets that card for a turn, just enough to take out the Cult Master. Yep. Was anticipating that. And he kills both of my cards that way. Okay. And then what is he going to play for 5 mana? Light Spawn. Another Light Spawn. Okay. And he's going to increase its health. Well, I can't. I could do Ghoul and take that out. So let's Ghoul and Flame Strike. I think is okay. Alternatively, I just freeze the Light Spawn and pick away at it. In fact, I could.
What to do?
I want to save that freeze. I'm going to use the Flame Strike. I have the Flame Strikes. I'm going to use the Flame Strikes.
I don't have enough mana. Hello.
So, took out the Toidle. Hit that guy. He can buff that guy up if he wants to, but at least I'll be able to keep some tabs on him. Hoping he plays more creatures. I'm hoping he doesn't have mind control, but if he wants to... Northshire Cleric, okay. And he's going to heal that to get a card. More creatures, come on. Please play more creatures.
Get behind me.
Perfect, thank you. Oh, thank you.
What you want?
So, I can guarantee that this is going to be unexpected for him. No point in playing the Mana Addict right now because it's simply not going to do anything. We are going to Flame Strike. So you probably did not expect a third Flame Strike. No one expects the Spanish Inquisition. Inquisition, what a show. Inquisition, here we go. Bet you're wishing that we'd go away. The Inquisition's here. It's here to stay. Again, no point in doing the Mana Addict for that because it's just not gonna get the buff. I should play it eventually, but it's a good turn to do that. Put the Ogre Magi out there.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Just gonna get the card probably. Nope. Okay, that Priestess is gonna die. Unless he buffs it. Nope, he's gonna buff that. Okay. Not a terrible play. Alright, so he doesn't have... This is good news for me. He does not have...
Well played.
Thank you.
he does not have... What was I trying to say? A thing. So I'm going to play... Okay, let's do some math here. 2, 4... This will be 5. Can I Frost Nova and do that? 2, 4, 5. No. I will not have enough. On the other hand, I could play this. Let's play this. Let's... If I play this, I could then Frost Nova that. Hero Power that. Kill that with that. It's not a terrible play. Put the Priestess out there. Priestess, 5 mana. No, I think I need to clear the board. So let's put this out there, just to have it out there.
Taste the mana.
It's not gonna be enough. Freeze all minions.
Runs out on me.
Hit that. And you know what? I'll kill that on the following turn. No point, actually, now that I think about it, there's no point in attacking it on this turn because it's frozen. So why would I do that? Puts out his Gurabashi and he's going to heal himself. Fair enough. Now I can play the Mountain Giant, or I can play Cone of Cold. I think I will play the Cone of Cold and the Sea Giant and leave it at that. Yeah, that's not a bad play. Let's freeze this guy. No point in buffing it up. Okay, whatever. I guess I buffed it up too. Let's play the Giant. Let's hit him. Hopefully he does not get a mind control. That's what I'm really hoping for. Or a taunt.
Give me a quest.
Nope, questing adventurer. Good, he's dead next turn.
Well played.
Well played.
Crush. No.
That really was well played. I really enjoyed that game. That was a lot of fun. Good amount of thinking, a little bit of drinking, a little bit of stinking, and that is about all I can rhyme. 4 and 2, and let's go for another one. Already I'm doing better than the Hunter run I had and the Shaman run, so we'll see if I can keep this up. 5 and 2 would be nice, 7 and 2 even better. Of course, with each victory I get matched with better opponents, so it gets harder.
Jaina versus Garrosh.
Playing a warrior, so I've lost to a warrior once and I beat a warrior
You
once.
asked for it.
Alright, you know, I hate to do it, but I gotta get rid of the Flame Strike. I just can't have that right now. This is okay, potentially. This could be useful for turn 2, and I want to keep the Cult Master, because I might be able to get a card draw out of it, even without the Imp Master. So, I've got a lot of stuff to do on turn 4. Of course, I have a coin, so I can turn 3 coin into the Elemental, which wouldn't be bad, or turn 3 coin into a 4/4. HX Hisoka is who we're playing against, the Warrior. Mirror Image. Good turn 1 play. Perfect. Perfect for him to use a cleave on. I'd rather him use the cleave on that, though, than anything else. Turn 2, I play the Wolf, and those get bumped up to 1.
I hope you like my invention.
Perfect. Alrighty. That is fantastic, because now I can do this right in between the two. And now, that happens. So you did get a card out of it, but now I have 3 minions, 2 taunts, puts out a golem. I am very tempted to... Actually, I am tempted to coin into the Cult Master so that I can... Well, damage, because I do have the taunts out there. Yeah, I should be able to get cards out of it if I coin into the Cult Master.
Join or die.
And let's get 1 card out of it. Right now. Okay, another Flame Strike. And then I'm not going to kill these guys. I could kill the wolf, kill that. I use the wolf to kill that, get another card. But I think I'm going to keep the wolf alive, and I'm going to let him decide how he's going to kill the taunt. So if he wants to kill it with the golem, it's fine. And then I could use my hero power to kill the remaining golem. Unless he has a way to get rid of... Well, he's going to execute. Okay. That still gives me a card, which is good. Cobra. Alright. So he's going to obviously run that into that and get a golem out of it. So not a bad play on his part, but I did get some card draw out of it. So with 5, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I'm going to have 7. So I did get some good card draw out of that exchange. So I feel good. He's got some mana. He's getting armor. Alright, well, the next turn, I think it's pretty straightforward. I'm going to hit that with this, and throw this out there and hit him for 2. Following turn, I could Ogre Magi, Water Elemental. I could throw a Cobra out there and Flame Strike something. Could Cone of Cold if I needed to. Arcanite Reaper. Good for him. Really wish I had a News. He's going to take out the Wolf. So what do I want to die? Basically. If I put the Cobra out there, it's automatically dead. This is going to die, of course, to the Arcanite Reaper. This will not. So I think it's worth putting this out there. Just because it won't die. And, I mean, it's... I could potentially have had better use for it, but I'd like to keep the Magi for future Flame Strikes. Alright, so that's going to be nice and buffed. That sucks.
Be thirsty.
Okay, so what are you going to do with that Arcanite Reaper of yours? So you're going to hit that. Fair enough. That buffs that guy up. So do I can Faceless Manipulator that, freeze that, potentially. Or do I Faceless Manipulator this, and just kill that with that? I think that's not a terrible idea. Or alternatively, I could put the Cobra out there. Remove this with that. Remove this. No, I can't. I can remove this with that. Hero Power. This will still live. Then I could put... Then I could take some damage. Or I could put a Ghoul out there. If I put the Ghoul out there, and I remove this, that'll heal up. And then he'll either have to... Yeah, that's not a bad use of the Ghoul. Alright, let's do that. So let's hit that with that. And hit it again to kill it. And it buffs the Ghoul up. And now whichever one he hits with this thing will... live, or he can potentially decide to hit me directly, which is not a terrible thing either, in which case I will probably Faceless Manipulator it, and then hit, and then kill it with the Elemental. Or if he puts out a bunch of cards, like that, I might just Flame Strike the whole thing. Perfect. Thank you. Hit me directly. Thank you. I'm not going to be a jerk and apologize. I am just going to Flame Strike. That makes my Ghoul scary.
Thank you.
And it freezes him, which is nice. So even if he does get a weapon out, he can't attack me, which is awesome against the warrior. So that Elemental is pretty devastating against warriors.
Put it on your tab.
So he's getting desperate, I think, because he played the Brewmaster without actually having anything to back it up with. Can I kill him on the following turn? Potentially. I could Flame Strike that away and hit him for 7, 8, plus 3. So that's 11. I could almost kill him. Or do I freeze the stuff? No, let's take the safer route. Because this way, on the following turn, I just kill him with my hero power.
Thank you.
Wow. I would have said well played. Alright, that was a good victory. Against the warrior. So, doing better. It's obviously a little scary, 5 and 2. But let's keep going. I want to go to bed. It's 12:21. I have things to do. It's Saturday, yes, but I've got places to be tomorrow. People to annoy. Cars to get oils changed. And so on and so forth. Plus, I think the later this goes, the worse I will do.
Jaina versus Anduin.
Thinking-wise. Alright, so we're playing a priest.
You asked for it.
I'm gonna get rid of the Booty Bay bodyguard. Keep the other 2. Good, okay. 2, 3 maybe. Or 2, 3, potentially 4, or turn 3. So I have some good plays early on. Mirror image, no. Alright, wow.
Hello?
Greetings.
Greetings.
Let's not lose to the draw. I'm going to put the wolf out there. And the reason why is if he puts out a Northshire cleric, I can kill it. And that's like one of my greatest enemies and wolves. So it's a copy of a card. Luckily I don't have that many great cards. Cone of Cold wouldn't be bad. Imp Master, I mean, so you could potentially get a decent card out of it. Is he going to coin into something?
What you want?
Coin into a grunt, okay. Alright, so that's not going to do me any good. So let's just put out the Imp Master.
I am not a morning person.
End turn. I'm not going to kill... You might as well run that into the wolf on the following turn because otherwise I'll kill it with an imp. Harvest Golem, good card. Always like the Harvest Golem, so you might as well kill the wolf directly. And he will. Good. Okay, I think I will play this.
For the king!
And let's, do I want to take 2 damage? I gotta take 2 damage anyways, so.
Let the dark in. For honor.
Thank you.
At least this way, clear the board. And 1, 2, 3, he's got a card advantage. There's another Mind Vision. I hope he didn't get Flame Strike. I wonder if he does multiple Mind Visions, if he gets copies of the same card. Thanks. So I wonder if he can get multiple like Mana Addicts or multiple Cobras, potentially, or if it makes sure he doesn't get the same exact card.
Shot, one.
He's gonna Elven Archer that.
I can
And play, you got a Mana Addict. Okay, so that's not gonna do him that much good. Alright, what do I want to play? Well, I guess I could play the Mana Addict myself.
I can taste the
Take
mana.
this out with that. And then let's go ahead and clear that out.
Well played.
Thank you.
So, again, he's got, well, we're kind of tied for cards, I think. Well, he's got 1 extra card because he went second. But I do have better stuff on the board, or more stuff on the board at least. And hopefully I can start hitting him eventually. Because this is getting ridiculous. Okie dokie. There we go. Perfect. Perfect use of polymorph right there. I'm gonna keep saying thank you. I don't know. Knife juggler, okay. Annoying.
Someone call for the doctor.
What are you gonna hit? Okay. It was bound to happen. Well, the knife juggler is gonna die. I'll probably kill the voodoo doctor and play the elemental. I'm thinking no point in playing this stuff. You know, he's a couple of turns away from mind control. So I think instead I'm gonna do this.
For honor.
What a rush.
Clear the board. That might not have been the smartest move, but getting rid of the Mana Addict, but so he's a little ways away from mind control. I can start hitting him directly. Next turn you can mind control. So let's do this. Do I want to hit him directly? Or do I put the Cobra out there just in case? Let's clear that. Let's put the Cobra. Let's put the Cobra out there. Let's just hit him. So worst case scenario, he mind controls, and I might have to kill it with a Cobra. Hopefully he does not have a mind control right now. is possible. Actually, if he mind controls, I could always flame strike. Not the best use. Nope, no mind control because that's 8 mana. So he didn't have anything to do that turn. Good. All right, perfect. That is fantastic for me. I will put out the Boulder Fist. And in fact, I'll put out... Well, no, you know what? I'm going to keep that in there. And I'll tell you why. In case he has mind control tech, and he can take one of my creatures, this way it'll prevent him from doing that, while I still maintain decent board control. And if he mind controls, I can simply use one creature to kill the other, like the Cobra, like so. So he's going to mind control. I kill it with the Cobra. Gets a card. Granted. That's why I have a Cobra out here that can do that.
Well played.
Thank you.
He really likes to tell me I'm doing well. Now I can put out the Elemental. Now I can pull this out. And I can hit him directly, and I can hit him like that. So, that was playing in anticipation. Oh, you son of a bitch. He did get a Flame Strike.
Well played.
Give me a quest.
That questing adventurer needs to die. It's as simple as that. And do I want to use the Elemental? Or do I Flame Strike? It can get out of control pretty quickly. You know what? I am going to just do that. And I'll tell you why, because if he wants to use the questing adventurer to kill that, he can. I can, even if he heals it, I can always keep control of it with Frost Nova. I have Cone of Cold. I can keep that questing adventurer from getting too out of hand, and I can Flame Strike.
Truth is my shield.
So this is a better opportunity to use Flame Strike and to clear the board this way. Ping that, Flame Strike. Use this to kill it, I guess. Hopefully he wastes... Okay. It's bigger. Gonna make the Flame Strike tougher. Or I could Cone of Cold. Ice Lance. Not too shabby. Save the Flame Strike for another turn.
Well played.
Thank you.
Let's hit him directly. Alright, now I need some actual creatures. Flame Strikes are nice, but I need critters on the board. Because he's going to get critters out there, and I'm not. 15 cards, 13, okay. No. I'm going to Flame Strike. I'm going to get rid of... Let's get rid of that.
Well played.
Thank
I'd rather get rid of the taunt. You're gonna heal yourself or that. You're gonna heal the critter. It's fine. See what I get on the following turn. Flesh-eating ghoul. Okay. I could Flame Strike and Ghoul. Make it a 4/3, which is actually good. It's outside of the kill range. Of course, he can always mind control it. But I think that is going to be the turn. So let's do that. Let's Flame Strike. No. First things first. Yeah. Ghoul. Flame Strike.
Well played.
Thank you.
And he can't Shadow Word it. He can mind control it if he really wants to.
Attention, class.
Violet Teacher, okay. Good. And Silence. Not good. Well, at least he had to use the Silence. Let's put this out there.
I got the best deals anywhere.
Keep some pressure on him. And the reason why I don't want to play the... I I don't want to play the giant yet is because I'm trying to...
I am ready to learn.
That's annoying. I'm trying to draw out the... Oh, that sucks. I'm trying to draw out the mind control. Okay, no mind control. Good.
I am ready to learn.
That sucks. Are you going to attack that directly? Because I will not be able to kill it. If you heal it. But you didn't heal it because you couldn't. Okay, good. Even better. Last flame strike of the day. Well, let's see. If he has a creature, he's going to play it, hopefully. I hope he doesn't have more mind control. That's the only thing. Sea Giant. Alright, good. What do I have? Frost Nova. Mountain Giant. Alright. That'll work. And he's gonna hit me directly. I'm out of flame strikes. Good. Okay. I can do this. In fact, I'm tempted to copy his taunt. And then Frost Nova. I'd rather have the taunt. Then I hit this. Freeze that. Hit him for 2. And hit him for 1. Good. So he can't do anything with that next turn. Hopefully, Flame Strike would do it, but I didn't have any more Flame Strikes in my hand, so he couldn't Flame Strike
For the
me.
king!
He can do that in charge. Okay. And he has a ghoul. Okay, good. So he can buff up the ghoul a little, but I think he's dead.
You have best. Well played.
Well played.
Eardag the Priest. Alrighty. Chalk up another win to the Mage, 6 and 2. So what was looking pretty bad at the beginning there is turning out to be a half-decent run. Let's see if we can make it to 7. And I'm definitely going to be putting a cut in this video, so if you're watching this and you're hearing me say this, there is a previous video that I did kind of edit post-editing or cut post-editing, whatever you want, whatever it's called. I'm getting tired. It's 12:35 and I woke up at like 6 a.m. today, so this is running on second wind, but doing better than I thought I would. So, you know, I'm doing better with this deck than the Hunter, and I actually had pretty good high hopes for the Hunter, so I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. An extra card, okay. Flame Strike is going to go. Booty Bay is going to go. I'll keep the Ogre. I'll keep that, so I have at least some stuff to play. Turn 3, turn 1. Alright, Cone of Cold, Ice Lance. Not a bad combo. I'm not going to coin into... Actually, I am going to coin into this. And there's the Flame Strike. I'm going to coin into this because this can kill his totems and make sure he does not put totems out. And then it gives my spells potentially extra damage if I need it. Cone of Cold is going to be 2 damage. Ice Lance. Yep, so that is exactly why I did that. It's because I could then kill his totem. In fact, no, I can't use that charge, but that's okay. So I can hopefully, if he doesn't have other stuff to do, I can keep the board clear of totems. If I had not done anything, I wouldn't have been able to do that. And that's going to have to be removed. Methinks, so how am I going to remove it? Well, I could charge it for 1, but I won't kill it. So you know what? I am going to do that. This could get out of control. Let's hit it for 1. So if he attacks that thing, if he buffs it up, I can still remove it with the Wolf Rider and the little dude there. I should be able to remove it eventually. Basically, is my thought process. Okay, so I'll just pick it off with my hero power on the next turn. And unfortunately, I won't be able to do anything else. Alternatively, if I play the Ogre Magi, it'll get killed. Ooh, yeah. I think I'm better doing this. It's unfortunate, but I think it has to be done. And I can freeze that, but I'm going to pass. I'll take a little bit of damage. I think that's okay. And he's going to buff that up. And he's going to get some card draw. Flip. Alright, that is going to be the first thing to die to the Wolf Rider. Okay, I have to essentially do this. Do I have to? Okay, what else? What other options do I have? Well, I could play this and the Wolf Rider and take out something else, which is not going to be enough to take that out. Ogre Magi is not enough. I don't have Flame Strike yet. I could play this on that, take that out, which will do 1 damage to this. I guess that could freeze that. If I play this, freeze minion, deal 1 damage next to it, so this would be a 4, this would be a 2. Then I play the Ice Lance and kill the Manatide Totem right off the bat. So he stops getting card draw. I need him to stop getting card draw. You know what? I'm going to keep the Manatide Totem alive for 1 turn, so I can use Faceless Manipulator on it. It's kind of a shitty thing, but maybe I can get Faceless Manip on that. Okay, that sucks. That could be a mistake on my part. But I gotta remove this stuff. Okay. Let's do this. How am I gonna do this? Let's remove that. Let's unbuff those. Cast that. Kill that. So that's still out there. Next turn I Faceless Manipulator the Ogre. I wanted to Faceless Manipulator the Manatide, but at this point it looks like it wasn't gonna be in the cards. Haha, get it? Cards. Alright, Lightning Bolt, good. Make him waste the Lightning Bolt. And he's gonna Faceless Manip the Ogre. That's fine. Flame Strike is nice, but not gonna help me. So let's do Faceless Manipulator of our own. And I'm gonna freeze all of this.
Thank you.
So at least he can't hit me for a shit ton, I should say. And then I can start trying to kill him with stuff.
My shield for Argon.
It's annoying, but that is why I will be flame striking the shit out of these things in the near future. Boom. I gotta hit it. I have no choice there. So he buffs up to a shit ton. Well, that's it. That's a good game. Well played.
Well played.
No well played? You suck.
My magic will tear you apart.
And that's the end of this run. Alright, so we went, what was it? 6 and 3, not too bad. Not quite enough to pay for the arena, but still made a little bit of money. And got a pack of cards. So let's see what we got. 55 gold. Deck. 15 gold. So that's, I can't do math anymore. 65, 70 gold. But 70, 90, 90 and 30, 120 gold. So almost enough for an arena run. And a deck. Let's go see what we got. Got to do this as long as possible because we want to make sure the magic and the software recognizes all of this pixie dust and it combobulates and recombobulates into the best possible hand. And what do we get? Playing card. Got an epic. plain, and rare. Okay. Well, the Soul Priest is nice. I'd like to be able to use this with my Priest deck. Another Light Spawn, which I don't need. Inner Rage, which I think I already have. Explosive Trap, which I think I have. And let's see what the epic is. Gladiator's Longbow. Ooh, that looks nice for the Hunter. So that'll be a nice addition to my Hunter deck. Alright, cool. I am going to put a break in the video right here. How are we doing on quests? Almost got this one. Okay. So I'm going to put a break right here, and when we come back, I'll play some more Hearthstone Arena. I'm not going to preview this right now because it's just too late. And, wow, what the hell. Alright, I am going to buy in again because I am addicted. Purchase complete. Let's see what we got. Shaman, Mage, or Warrior. Chances are, unless I change my mind, I'll probably be playing as a Warrior, because I haven't yet. I do want to rematch with a Shaman, though, because I think I could do much better. And I did pretty well with the Mage there, so all three of these look like a lot of fun. But we'll see when we come back. Thanks for joining me, folks. If you liked the video, please leave a like, hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.